Okay, hear me out, people. I've realised I've been very hard on Brighton. So I'm gonna go out with him. Just the once. Just to see if he can turn my opinion around. It's not the person I'm gonna date. But I feel like I've been harsh. So we're gonna give him a chance to turn it around. Just to see what happens. Anyway, we're back in Dream Daddy. Jay, alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
Huh.
You mean take a nap? There's a difference you'll learn when you become a father.
A+.
Ooh! I should have let that play through on the last episode. I didn't realise that we had a date ranking. But that last date with Hugo went well, which is good because he is the one I'm currently planning on dating. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if I've got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it through. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She's probably got headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. Kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Horn Institute for the Arts. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. Hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. Probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. I'm really nervous for her. I can feel it. Amanda's face is unreadable. Can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. Well done, Amanda. Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. Great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to. I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our fold wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Good for you, good choice. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple girl. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited, Dad. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once you're seniors? And we all get professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her to chew her food with her mouth closed. Wonder who my roommate's going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. Bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have bad roommates. The only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home late one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about a foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying that you need one. Bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a dampener on your good news, but I need you to knock it out the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive home for the holidays? That's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it to get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. I'm going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Oh, they're so cute.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, okay. Are we in a group chat? Hey, you up to anything tonight? This is Hugo and Damien. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk down. Hugo and I were planning to go to an art walk downtown. We were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Oh, Damien. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I'm gonna destroy my computer. Jay, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive. But once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. What? Yeah, I'm with you, Hugo. The Victorians were very well versed in information security. Jay, do you want to go see some art or what? Art is good. Let's go see some art. See that art. Okay, maybe we'll do Brian in the next episode. If it lets me. It might be taking me down a different path now. Damien and Hugo invite me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of those before, but I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I didn't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy people. Jay! I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist?
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. Guessing he invited you too. Yep. Admittedly, I'm a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that here? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm the minister. Points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? I know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. That's a bit pessimistic. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Yeah.
Well put, Jay.
Oh.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that's free wine and cheese. Ooh, perfect. I like art now.
Oh.
I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Get cheese and tiny wines with Joseph. Ooh. I'd rather get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. But I am planning on getting close to Hugo, so I have to take this one. So what's this first place?
Oh.
This particular artist specializes in landscape paintings of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Timmy and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Jay. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What I miss?
Oh.
Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. The gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of I'm not even sure hanging on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on what the meaning is. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a but. It's a but.
Oh.
Everyone else stares at the painting. Yep, that's definitely a but. While a valid assessment, I feel the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord.
Oh.
All God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents a sense of isolation he feels, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that rapidly moves towards digitalization. I said that word badly. I also feel like me being here has brought down the tone, but it's making it much more down to earth. Wow, how'd you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the place card. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
What?
Hugo, not here.
Oh.
No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You didn't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would also be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, it's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I just love art so much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese.
Hey.
Co-signed. The four of us head to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese.
Oh.
Got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Gonna be weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it!
Yeah.
Damien, Hugo, Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Oh, cracker barrels.
What did he say? Sounded like he said old cracker barrels. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Oh.
Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the same question to you, Mr. D. Fear of existence. A very humanity of being human. I really like screaming. Butts. I won't go butts again, that's getting too predictable. They really like screaming. That they do. But I'm not sure if that encompasses the whole of their performance. What do you think they're trying to say?
Yeah.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. with almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the art uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion, and it's art's catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what they're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art, as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Yeah. Oh.
I was going to start making fart noises, but based on the look on your faces, that joke isn't going to play well with this crowd.
Hey.
Oh.
Wise.
Ah.
Joseph's a lot more down to earth than I thought he was going to be. We watched the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clapped politely after the dancers screamed their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in our stomachs. I think what I've learned tonight is not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun. And I feel like it's more inappropriate imaginary.
Oh.
Plus it'd be delicious. A nice emulsifier, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? Damien, I'd actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. Hugo, I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, what the hell is that? Luchadors? Luchadors? I don't know what that is. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favour of long history of religious imagery in artwork. Imagery in artwork. Imaginary. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Jay? Food artistry, landscape, tasteful nudes of the artist. Ooh, I'm tempted. Although that would be tasteful nudes of me if I'm the artist. Food.
Ah.
I'd probably do still lifes of various food. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there.
Oh.
Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it. It would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed.
Oh.
See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbours after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Like a hangover. I get it.
Welcome. You've got dads.